The ACC has officially announced an 11-game football season that includes 10 conference games and 1 non-conference game. For the Miami Hurricanes, this means that we will be playing Clemson in Death Valley during the regular season. Let's go!
Coach Coop, Coach Coop, Coach Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach Coop, Coach Coop, Coach Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Well, what a day, what a day. Let's dive in and take a look at the details we have so far. But before we do, double check and make sure. Maybe you're going to say, Coop, I know, I've looked. Coop, I'm definitely subscribed to the channel. Just do a little checky check. Just double check down below. Make sure that you've clicked that red subscribe button to stay up to date with Miami Hurricanes football and just college football in general. I think that we have a lot of fun over here, and let's continue to grow the college football family. So as I mentioned, we will have an 11-game football season, which means 10 conference games and 1 non-conference game. The 11 games will take place over at least, and I'm emphasizing here, at least 13 weeks, with all teams having 2 open dates. Now, another big announcement is that there will be 1 ACC. Yes, it means exactly what it sounds like. 1 big conference, all the teams lumped together. Which, by the way, does apparently include Notre Dame, which I think is a load of BS. And also, by the way, that does mean that Notre Dame will be eligible for the ACC championship game. And speaking of the ACC championship game, yes, it will still be held in Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, and will feature the top 2 teams based on the highest conference game winning percentage. So the 2 teams that won the most conference games. So what exactly does this mean for the Miami Hurricanes? Now, I understand that not everyone on this channel is a Miami Hurricanes fan, and I respect you guys and love you guys too. But the majority of us here are Miami Hurricanes fans. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and take a look at their schedule. So the teams that the Miami Hurricanes will play in the 2020 season in no particular order. Keep that in mind. We have more details coming soon on exact dates and whatnot for the schedule. But the teams that Miami will be playing are as follows. At home, at Hard Rock Stadium, FSU, Georgia Tech, North Carolina, Pitt, and Virginia. The away games will be Clemson, Louisville, NC State, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest. Our non-conference game will be either Temple, UAB, or Wagner. All 3 originally were on our 2020 schedule. Me personally, I would like to take on Temple. I mean, you have Manny Diaz, the coach who leaves Miami as defensive coordinator to be the head coach of Temple, then decides, wait, there's an opening at Miami for a head coaching position, backs out, leaves Temple, comes and coaches the Miami Hurricanes, and then a season later gets to face the team that thought he was going to be their head coach, bailed, and then gets to play them. That's a matchup that I'm down for. But let's be real for a second. What has everybody talking? The Miami versus Clemson matchup, of course. The big, bad Clemson Tigers. Facing them in the regular season. That's a big-time game to pick up. And here's honestly how I see it. I say it time and time again on this channel. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. I'm personally all for it. I am pumped about this game. And heck, we may even get to face Clemson twice in 2020. Could you imagine if it worked out that way? A rematch in the ACC championship game. 2 teams that faced off were the best looking teams in the ACC. They go head to head in the regular season and then have a rematch. Listen, I'm just saying, okay, in the ACC championship game. Now, obviously, all joking aside, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I get it, but we were all hoping to see D'Eriq King and some of these guys go up against Clemson this season. And again, most notably D'Eriq King, because he's the graduate transfer quarterback that's supposed to make a run for the Heisman. He really can just shine in this Rhett Lashley up-tempo spread offense, right? And now I know, again, here comes in the comment section the Gator fans and the FSU fans. What are you talking about, Coop? Potential Heisman, yada, yada. Listen, I'm just saying we're expecting King to put up some big-time numbers in the 2020 season because this offense just makes sense for him, and he's surrounded by playmakers. Do I need to continue, okay? What I'm getting at here is that we wanted to see him go up against Clemson this season. And the only way that was going to happen is if we made it to the ACC championship game. Now, under this schedule, these circumstances, we face Clemson in the regular season, which means we get to see this matchup go down no matter what. All right. But for real, though, I'm super pumped about this. I'm very excited to get to face Clemson in the regular season. And some of these other games that we picked up, I'm totally down for this. I'm cool with it. I like the plan a lot. Now, I still don't know what their plan is or what the idea is for fans at games. We're going to have more details dropping soon, and I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel. But right now, I just really don't know. And I don't know if they know really what they want to do yet, 100% for sure. And again, we don't currently know what dates we play each team. More details will be dropping soon with that. Do we play Clemson early in the season? Is it a late season game? I just don't really know yet. Obviously, be prepared because things can continue to change with all the things going on in the world right now. We don't need to dive into that at the moment, but you guys know what I'm talking about. They've got the 2 open dates in there to hopefully provide some leeway and an opportunity to maybe if they have to wait a little bit longer for a game or something like that. They've worked in some wiggle room, which is good. That's something that we made a point early on a couple of months ago that was going to be important to make this season happen. It looks like they've done some research and actually tried to think this through a little bit, which is nice. But man, how do you guys feel about the one ACC? What if we end up doing this and everyone prefers it? Like, think about that, how weird that would be. Also, let me know. I'm asking a couple of questions in this. What do you think about the whole one ACC thing, number one? How do you honestly feel about Notre Dame being able to come into the ACC? They're bringing in that NBC TV money. All right, I know what's going down. I'm not even going to BS it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. All right, coming in, allowed to play in the ACC, and even eligible for the ACC championship. Now, we know they ain't going to get that far. Let's be real. Overhyped, right? I stand by that. But how do y'all feel about Notre Dame being? A lot of people are like, Coop, it's another team that we could potentially play, yada, yada. I know they're not on our regular season schedule. I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to be real with you. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It's not like I can change anything about it. But let me know how you feel about it. And also, let me know if you're hyped about this Miami versus Clemson matchup. Yes, I'm asking you 3 questions in this video. Please let me know. I want to see the comment section blowing up. This is a good sign. Honestly, they've got a plan in place and we're moving forward. So we could actually see some college football. And people were getting down and depressed, man, thinking it wasn't going to happen. So again, I'm super pumped about it. Make sure, once again, that you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't done so already to stay up to date because lots of news is going to be dropping really soon. Hey, remember, guys, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. Clemson, we're coming for you. I'd like to take a moment to give a huge shout out to the guys and gals that you see on your screen right now. They are Canes fam members, which means they have clicked the join button that's beside the subscribe button. For some people, it's down in the description. And that supports the channel more than you know. That's what helps keep the videos going, the streams going, buying new props and equipment. Different things for the stream. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave your names up on the screen here for a few seconds because it's been a rough off season, right? We don't know what the future holds with all of the stuff that's going on in the world right now. So I just really want to show you guys how much I appreciate you. Again, that's something that you can do on the channel if you want. It's a pressure-free environment. It does cost money per month. I'm fully transparent about it up front. You get a little U by your name that shows up in the comment section in the live stream, and you get access to special emotes that you can use that only Canes fan members get. So it does have some cool little perks, but once again, pressure-free environment, no obligation to do so. But thank you everyone who is a Canes fan member. I really, really appreciate it.